Hello, I'm Hunter Banks, and welcome into yet another edition of SGTV's coverage of Gamecock football. Let's get right to the action. The 3-0 Gamecocks welcoming Missouri to Williams-Brice Saturday. Not much going on for either team in the first quarter until Carolina quarterback Connor Shaw tucks the ball, finds some open space, and takes it all the way to the house. Unfortunately for the Gamecocks, offensive lineman Mike Matulis was called for clipping, and the touchdown is negated. In the second quarter, the USC defense forces a 3-and-out, and Ace Sanders does what he does best, uses his ninja moves and uses the force and takes the punt all the way down to the Missouri 4-yard line. From there, it's all Marcus Lattimore. It's the Laddie Daddy show. He takes it in. That is his 32nd career rushing touchdown, a new USC school record. Gamecocks go up 7-0. On the next Missouri drive, Russ Hansborough gains 7 yards, but Reginald Bowings forces the fumble, and Devin Taylor comes up with it for the Gamecocks. On the very next play, Connor Shaw finds Nick Jones, who almost gets into the end zone, but he stopped just short at the one. No need to worry, though, Gamecock fans. Marcus Lattimore punches it in from there. USC up 14-0. Missouri later responds as they drive down the field, and Andrew Baguette hits a 22-yard field goal. Missouri now on the board 14-3. South Carolina quickly responds as Shaw hits Sanders, who finally gets in the end zone after coming up short on his massive punt return earlier in the game. Gamecocks head into the half up 21-3. USC still rolling in the third quarter when Connor Shaw hits Busta Anderson for a 13-yard touchdown. Carolina adds 7 points to go up 28-3. Connor Shaw's day is soon done in the fourth quarter, and backup Dylan Thompson comes in and leads the Gamecocks down the field, where Adam Yates would hit a 38-yard field goal, putting the Gamecocks up 31-3. And there you see Missouri quarterback Corbin Bergstresser finding Marcus Lucas for the 1-yard touchdown. Make the score 31-10, and that would be the final. After the game, Spurrier said he gave a lot of game balls out, including one to special teams coordinator Joe Robinson for the special teams play. He said he also gave one to someone who enjoyed the win over Missouri almost as much as he did.
And then I've got one other game ball. My old coach, Pepper Rogers, came to town this week. He tries to come one every year. And Coach Pepper coached at Kansas, and their biggest game every year was against Missouri. And that was their, what they call the border war game, the battle of the border there. And he came, talked to the team Thursday afternoon, and of course he said, beat Missouri. I want you guys to beat Missouri. Coach Pepper Rogers hired me back in 1979 when I didn't have a job. I thought I had a one-year coaching career, and he gave me a chance to coach there at Georgia Tech and to call plays and be an offensive coordinator middle of the season, my second year ever as a coach. So I always be grateful to Coach Pepper Rogers.
Now that was it for Coach Spurrier as he left after making a statement. Didn't take any questions, but someone who did take questions was Connor Shaw, who said his shoulder didn't give him any problems during the game today.
No, shoulder felt fine. I'm sure it'll be sore tomorrow, but throughout the game it was fine.
Connor Shaw had a great game, completing 20 of 21 passes for 249 yards and 2 touchdowns. A big reason for his success was the offensive line, including left tackle Corey Robinson, who got his first career start today. Robinson had been known as a guy who couldn't quite get there, but Marcus Lattimore says that has definitely changed.
I came in with him, in the same class with him. We're both juniors, and he's always been an athletic guy. I mean, he's 6'7", 335, but he moves real good with it. And, it's just been a change in his mindset, over the course of, probably since July. He can play, he can do this, and he knows he can do it. And, he's been playing great, and he's going to continue to play great.
Lattimore said he was happy for Connor Shaw to have the type of performance he had today, and that he has complete faith in his abilities as a quarterback.
You know, he just does the same thing every time he goes out. He's our leader. He's consistent, and you know, he stays in the pocket when he has to, and he runs when he has to. He's a complete quarterback.
That's going to do it for us here. Carolina fans, I'm going to leave you with one little tidbit. The Gamecocks are now 11-1 with Connor Shaw as the starter. From here in Williams-Brice, I'm Hunter Banks, Capital City Sports.